Good morning, Joanne.
How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
All right, couple questions for you. The first one is do we know do we get confirmation we get those cars swapped?
He didn't. Well, I need to confirm an email. I did get some kind of email. I'm gonna have to pull it up with
Yeah,
the
it didn't. I
confirmation.
could. I didn't. It didn't. I just want a yay or nay. That just we just got to get that done.
Yeah, I got
The
it. I got it.
the second thing is 122 or 1222 Spruce Street. We have three vehicles there. Michelle's got a question, and the question is there's two building numbers that is attached to that address, 1222,
Hmm.
and one is a parking lot, and one is the building. She wants to know if all three of those vehicles that we have there are at the building, or if any of them are at the parking lot.
Okay.
So could you check that for me? She needs to know that.
Okay, sure thing.
Did you know that there was a parking lot there? I mean, I don't know. I've never been there.
Yeah, I've been there. It's yep. There's two parking lots. One's inside and attached to the building. The other one is external and public accessible.
Yes. I have to believe that we have our cars at the building, but she wants confirmation. If you could check that out. I think CI's got so many cars that they have a couple over there, or Tigda or somebody, but I don't think we do. But she just needs to know.
Okay, let me get your response.
And she wants to know that kind of sooner than later. If you could do that, please.
Yep, sure thing. Doing it
All
right
right,
now.
I appreciate it, man.
Okay, sounds good. Talk to you soon.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Good morning, Fred and John slash Robbie. I need a reply confirmation on the location of parking for these three vehicles. Good morning. I need a reply confirmation. I need. Good morning. Hey, good morning. How are you guys doing?
Good.
So let me get the drawings up. Sorry, I'm just a few minutes behind here. You know what? I might have forwarded you the email. I don't have it saved in that folder. Let me. Okay, so this is the preferred swing space. Actually, this is not it. Sorry, we have so many revisions, and I am. Let me just go to the email I sent you, gentlemen.
Hey, John, Mark, sorry, late.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Uh, Running with contractors again, so I'm on my cell phone again. But I can see the screen.
Okay, great. So we have Omega on the line from IT. Are you with us, Omega?
Yes, and if you could, there's two of those drawings that I could not open. I guess I'm not sure if the format. Those two, the ones that are got DWG files,
Uh-huh.
I could not open those in PDF. So I
Yeah,
think
those
you
are-
need to save them as PDF files, maybe, and send them out so I can open them.
Sure
Yeah,
thing.
those were AutoCAD files.
'Cause I don't have AutoCAD, so.
Sure thing. I will export those as PDF for you.
Okay, thanks.
So this is the drawing in question. This is the swing space. This is the employee entrance here, as well as a taxpayer entranceway. They come through here. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they come through here. This is the entry door into the TAC. Here's the guard, taxpayer seating. Here's the TAC workstations. And then here is SBSE and other BU, visiting manager workstations. And this is an access corridor. These walls will be constructed as temporary for the TAC. Build out, again, this is what we're presenting to GSA. So I just need to review this drawing with you, get what responsibilities.
Where is the MDF from?
Right, that's what I was wondering, because
I don't see that anywhere labeled on here.
from the looks of it, this looks like the break room or what? Where the break, oh, maybe where the break, no, because it's too close to the entry, the employee door.
And this looks totally different from the drawing that I last had. I'm not recognizing this. I don't see the MDF located anywhere. I don't see the interview room. They're supposed to be doing a swap with the interview room and the MDF. That was what we last discussed. And I don't know what this is. So,
Hey, John.
and there's the MDF labeled right there.
There we go.
And that is where the old interview room was currently. That's where it is. So that's where the swap is going. They're going to have to move that to the interview room, and the interview room is going to move into the MDF room. So this was, I think, the
So
last.
into a smaller, so,
We're going to have more space in the MDF room. Right now, we don't have enough space in that MDF room.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, John, is this the future plan you showing?
Correct. So what
Can
this?
you look to the current CAD file, the way it looks now?
Sure.
Of me getting my bearings.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It's weird. Won't let you mention my, okay, there we go. Looked like it wasn't letting me make the screen fit.
Okay, so this is the current floor plan. This is what is there now.
Yeah, so if you look where you got that, yeah, that's, I think it's not labeled for some reason. It should be, but that's where the MDF is now. Okay, and then you see the room right below it with the two green yeah, that's the interview room. So we're swapping those. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Okay. So basically, it's getting rid of Bob's office as well. It looks like from the drawing because okay, so I see it looks like they're getting rid of for the swing space because that's Bob's office where your pointer is right there, and those two desks are usually where I come and do my little work when we're doing alarm testing. Okay. So I'm tracking now. So they're gonna build them. So they're taking out this whole cube. Is it a four deal? A fourplex cubes? Maybe it looks like four.
More than that.
Yeah, they've got cubicles over there in that area.
Right.
A lot of cubicles over there. And there's also, I think right now we've got a printer right there on that wall. Yeah, right. Yeah, one of those, and a mail meter.
Right. Yes.
Yes, I think we were out there for that. Bob came out there, met up with Bob Mahon, contact at the site. So we got that hooked up. But yeah, so there's some cubicles right there in that little section. Now, as far as all that, you would know more details about what they're moving right there and all that, because I think I did a count with the last drawing of how many drops we would need. So once I get a finalization on what we have, then I can verify. That's the amount of drops that we. Right now, I've got enough drops. So I'm pretty positive from what we had last time. But I'll do a recount just to make sure everything is accurate. Once we get the finalized drawing.
Hey, John. Here's another thing that I was never clued in on doing a swing space.
Yeah.
For this. So I don't know about because when I a swing space, because nobody had mentioned it. Jennifer had not mentioned, we're gonna be going into a swing space, because I guess back when they first moved in and did part of a renovation, they stayed in place where they were. The workers they kind of went into a room, maybe one of the interview rooms or something. I remember Penny Strahl telling me, but I didn't account for that. So, because we're going to probably have to move cameras around and redirect the wiring, and also duress alarms are going to have to be redirected.
Okay.
And that's the biggest issue I see is, as far as that space, we're gonna have to have the cameras repurposed, which we can do that. We can have them repurposed, and then, do you know if they're gonna be using the same cubicles that they have now?
Yeah.
And, okay, so, yeah, the duress alarms will just have to be rewired.
Okay.
Hey, John, can you go to the drawing we got from HD, that PDF?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep.
Yeah, he's got that special hallway. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it looks like the MDF is still there in the middle, right above the integrated.
Yeah, and I saw you pulled up a drawing, looked like an AutoCAD drawing, and it actually had the notes about moving the, I think it was that one. You see right there, they say relocate existing interview. That's the move right there for the MDF. See
Hey,
that?
hold on for a second, John.
Sure.
Swapped out.
So this is the proposed swing space, and GSA just wants to know what requirements or responsibilities, or asks that we have for GSA.
Yeah, how many people will be working in the swing space? Because I know it's not a lot of people at that site.
Yeah, it'd be a max of 4.
I think there's 12 people total assigned, or 11 maybe. The most I've seen there is 5 at one time.
Yeah. So we've got these 2 offices and these 2 workstations, and then we still have the break room.
So you've only got 2 workstations in the swing space, and you got 12 people.
Well, the SBSE area is down on the left, or down at the bottom on the left.
Okay, yeah. So are they? So while construction's going to be done, where are they going to be? Are they going to be working in the swing space? Is what I guess.
Correct. This will all be closed off, and
Yeah. So you only got 2 workstations in the swing space,
correct.
right? And you said 12 people.
The exact number, according to the list I have,
So most of them will be teleworking at this time, or because if they're going to be coming in the office, we only have 2 workstations, and we don't have enough workstations.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, they got 2 for the TAC, and they got one office visiting manager and staff that they'll be sharing, and there's one workstation outside the visiting manager office they'll be sharing. So this was the setup they preferred. They have 2 workstations for the TAC and an office in the other cubicle. Right, John? That they agreed to?
the business units have agreed to this floor plan for the swing space.
And they got 6 people assigned.
Yeah.
According to Discovery.
Yep. So I mean, it should fulfill their business, requirements. And it is small, but it is the best option that we have for them to, fully vacate, because this will allow, if they can construct this in time, this will allow them to operate during tax season.
John, do we know when the swing space is actually going to start?
No, I need to get your requirements or asks, and then Chris from GSA will give us the schedule after he speaks with the contractor this week or next.
Okay. So, let's see. Of course, coming from the employee entrance, you have the employee door. Then you come into the vestibule area, and so do we know how long we're going to be working out of this swing space? Because I'm just trying to find out as far as camera position. Like, I probably need to get a camera reallocated over to that door to see who's coming in.
I mean,
from the old tax base.
yeah, I mean, the move back into out of swing and then back into new floor plan office space, it could be
Right.
it could be September 1st is probably, September, October 1st is a realistic date.
So that door. Oh, I'm sorry, Omega. So that employee door, from my recollection, is a lock and key. The first door, I believe the first door is, and the second door might be a cipher. I can ask one of the employees there to find out what doors they are, because I know one is a cipher, and I know one is a lock and key, because I think they keep it unlocked during the day, because they have that cipher lock once you get through the vestibule. Okay.
And I think they currently have drops in that swing space. Right now, they're active. We'll probably have to go out there just to verify everything, just to make sure. Yeah, so, okay.
And on that note, John, you can speak more to this too. He's got another project where they've got some wing space involved, and IT point of contact was coming up with an idea of how to get drops to be accessible to the employees that are going to be sitting in swing space temporarily. And I think that person went out there to go check out the swing space. His name was Mike Anderson. I don't know if you are familiar with that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike a lot. So yeah, I'll be following up with him as well. So, but yeah, we had a couple people go out there and check the swing space. I actually went out there with Mike and John Doherty previously, but that was before we had all these other changes, and I think Mike's been out there since. So I'll follow up with him too. So, yep.
And the one thing that's tricky about this, there are two TAC workstations we're taking from the current space and plop them into the swing space. And we deal with outlets that can be kind of tricky because the outlets have to line up with the cubicle, so it could be connected to the electricity and to the drop. So that's going to be kind of, I don't want to say challenging, but kind of something that we hope to not get out fairly easily.
And I believe we'll need it wired so that for the electrical drop as well.
So for these two doors here, for these doors here, for the employee entranceway,
Yes.
and the taxpayer entranceway, and this employee entranceway, and this employee entranceway, what kind of locks are going to go on these doors?
Okay. I say we cipher lock them all. Because I believe, so when I did the scope of work, like I said, I wasn't told about a swing space and like what we needed for a swing space, so I never allocated anything for a swing space. I just went through with, because I think in my original scope, we are now going with EPACs. Once we, but the EPACs was only going to be at the rear entrance and like the MDF door and interview room doors and stuff like that. It wasn't.
So if
Because originally I didn't write up the scope of work. It was already kind of talked to. Matt Hager had did it with my boss, so I just had to like fall in on it.
So this interview room door here though is access to public access way or this public corridor.
Right.
So if the taxpayer has to come in to this building to get to this door, they're still going to have to come through this rear entranceway, which they won't have access to.
Okay.
I mean, this is post-construction.
Oh, that's post construction.
So, I mean, if somebody wants to do an interview, they're going to have to walk them. Because how are they going to get them to this door? I mean, if they release this space, I mean, that would mean the taxpayer would have to come in through some the interviewee would have to come through some non-accessible door unless the lesser confirms that it's accessible.
Hey,
No,
John,
okay.
refresh my memory. That door at the top left, that's on the exterior.
Correct.
Yeah, that's where they come in.
Right, and that was gonna be an EPAC's door. That door right there was gonna be EPAC's, the MDF room, the interview room, was all gonna have EPACs on it. The,
TAC, because you got the TAC customer and the SBSC customer. So I'm just throwing out, I guess, the SBSC customer go to the TAC store and TAC customer go to the TAC door.
yes. Hey, John, after this meeting, I'll look up the plan I had and I'll send it to you, or I think it's already submitted in the project, on the project page.
Yeah, because I know from memory, a lot of times the taxpayers for SBSC showing up in their TAC area. And SBSC don't want taxpayers for TAC coming to their door. Right. Maybe they got it planned here. There may be like a thing to have a sign on the door for interviews, call this number, and then someone from SBSC would come and let them in and escort them to the interview room. I've seen some officers do it that way. And I've seen before where taxpayers would go to the TAC and TAC would tell them, hey, you're in the wrong business unit. You have to go meet you person.
Original acquisition, we'll see the security one.
You know, when they moved everything, there was a huge purge. I mean, everything disappeared out of the building and project page for I
Oh,
mean, a lot of
seriously?
stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
So I hope you backed it up, or it's on your computer. I'm sure.
Yeah, let me. Well, so my hard drive, or I went through a semantics loop, and so they had to basically wipe my computer. So I'll have to see if I still have it. Let me look.
I might have downloaded it.
Let me look. Yeah, John. Let me after this meeting, I'll look through everything and see what I got, and because I know Matt Hager had sent me stuff. Castro, Edwin Castro had sent me stuff with the scope of work. Because I might have to reload those into the project page because I once my computer got fixed, I never checked that project page once they redid everything.
Yeah, I know Edwin, he'll catch everything.
Right.
Okay. All right. So Omega, I mean, we know that this again is just the swing space drawing, so this isn't the final plan, and that's why this isn't reflected correctly. But is there any other notes or ideas, comments, questions, opinions that I should pass on to GSA?
We're supposed to do a bandwidth upgrade at the site, and AT&T wants to do the bandwidth upgrade along with the extension of the circuit, because when this MDF gets moved, we'll have to extend the circuit from where it comes in the building to that location. So that's going to require some construction, but we can't schedule that until we've got a start date. They've been holding off on that, so they're just waiting for me to let them know. So that's the only other issue is, we'd like to do the bandwidth upgrade with the space reduction, but for the time being, right now, this is just for the swing space. I don't immediately have any questions. I'm going to go, like I said, I'm going to go and just verify everything on my end, on Telecom's end, and make sure that we have enough drops available in that swing space that you've identified for whoever's going to be working there while the construction takes place. And I will, keep you posted. Also, since I know we're now moving forward, if you can give me like an estimate when they're going to start construction, that would be great, because that way I can let AT&T know, and then I can get with you and we can kind of coordinate with GSA on, okay, this is what needs to be done to extend the circuit while you guys are doing the construction at the same time, and that way everything is on the same page.
Do you know for that circuit upgrade, once they move the MDF, once they construct that room and that circuit, you're not moving like a pre-existing board or something, right? Because I know in Davenport I had to do a requisition for Michael to upgrade a circuit there. It was about $500.
I'll have to get back with you on that once I follow up with AT&T. I don't believe so. Like I said, I don't know how much slack that they have. It is, the room adjacent, so I don't know as far as, what will actually be involved with the extension. It's not a big extension. The closet answer until I talk to AT&T. So
Okay.
I'll talk to them and get more details. Like I said, they placed it on hold because this project, was placed on hold. So now that we're moving forward, I can reach out to them and get more information on that and let you know. Because I honestly I can't give you a yay or nay on that right now. I don't believe so. I think they can just all they have to do is extend it. But like I said, I can't say for sure. I don't know the details on that.
So I guess in terms of these employees getting access to internet, in these workstations, is there anything else in terms of should I ask GSA to do the wiring, or are we going to be responsible for the wiring?
So the wiring is and just making sure this is a tech office, tech site, but it's not a federal building, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Um, but we did already because we are a little short staffed and we've got to recable the whole campus. So right now we are actually doing that. So what this scope has already been set that I submitted to have it contracted out where the contractors will come in and run the drops, install the drops and all that, and we specify how many drops and how the drops are labeled and what type of cabling that they'll be using. So that's how we're moving forward with this. Right now, we just don't have the manpower to come out there and run the drops ourselves. While we've got a whole campus over 2,000 to 3,000 people to run lines for, and for the network upgrades that they're requiring, as well as we have refresh that's starting this year. We have to refresh over 93 devices. So we're busy. So right now, yes, this would be contracted out to have somebody run the drops. It's not a lot of drops. It's very small. It's already a small site. It's just being reduced. So
Okay, so I guess the last question I have then is for Brian. I mean, what's the ask for GSA? Do we want to ask them to do the cipher locks or the EPACs, or what's the ask, that I should make from our GSA contact?
Let me ask this question. We're doing the swing space first, but are we at the simultaneously switching it? Because a lot of factors play into this as far as, because I didn't realize that they were, I guess I didn't get the full breakdown of what was happening with the MDF room. Because honestly, with the level one that this is, I never wanted the whole EPAC thing for a level one. I think it's unnecessary for a level one. I'd rather just cipher lock the whole damn place, tell you the truth, and save us money. To be honest with you.
I mean, if they're gonna build these doors, does that mean they just leave the locks and the keying all to you and to our contractor? That
Well, see, that's the thing, because how I see this is they're doing two different swing space, man. Because with them redesigning the MDF room, you're going to have issues with EPACs, installing EPACs, while they're putting in a swing space and converting the tack over. The actual tack will not have an EPAC's door, except maybe let's see. Yeah, looks like from my drawing that I sent you, my drawing, it looks like they will have where the old where they go in from the old interview site.
drawing for swing space only for starters.
Right. Because I just like to know what the schedule is, like how we're taking apart the the tack first, and then creating the swing space. And that involves, doors as far as like how the entry, and then the redesign of, because it looks like, what I'm looking at, are they taking out the whole vestibule area? No. From the drawing I got that Edwin gave me.
Yeah, I saw the CAD file you just sent us.
Right. Wow. Let me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that file from Evan. Well, I got it open, I can just share my screen.
Okay,
Okay.
let me make you a presenter.
Looks like Evan put a bunch of, notes on here, he's got the cameras and see a bunch of other stuff. Okay, should be popping up any moment. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Let me. Sorry, I was in my own. Let me get there. Okay. I don't see anything.
It's not your screen?
It's not on. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, I see Edwin put all these, information, door contact card, alarm, he's got cameras everywhere for the final layout.
Right. Because that's all I was told about is a final layout. I wasn't told about a swing space.
Yeah.
Now that we have to move forward with swing space, do you think it's a good idea to just put something on here for the swing space showing where you'll need cameras and, other security stuff?
Well,
Or you gotta think more?
absolutely. I think cipher locks would work best for right now for the doors. That back door, the employee entrance door, like I said, from what I remember, is one part of it is lock and key. I think the first door is lock and key, and then the second door is inside the vestibule is a cipher lock already. I don't know what type of cipher lock it is. I don't know if it's the push pin or a like a DL 2700. Because if it's a 2700, we can just put a what is it called? Push through code where it can stay open